This next song is called I Want You to Want
We begin this episode with the guitar instructor practicing his A chord. Hey, can't hurt to ask. Okay, the chord A major starts with the open A string. You then take your first finger, you're going to hold down your D string, G string, and B string on the second fret, giving you a nice major triad chord. If you can get that high E string to ring out, great. We're going to start with the A major scale. The A major scale is really just a melody. But all music is based on this scale. Everything relates back to it. So, when we're going with this, remember there's only 3 sharps. The scale is simply A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A is an octave. It's a 7-note scale. That last note, the 8th note, is the octave note, so that's just another A. We're going to start by going 1 octave first. Okay, for this scale we're going to be playing in the 4th position, which means your pointer finger is on the 4th fret. Your other 3 fingers are right there to help out. Your A note is on the 5th fret of your E string. Your B note is on the 7th fret of your E string. You'll now switch strings, going to your A string, 4th fret for C sharp, 5th fret for D, 7th fret for E. Coming up to your D string, you will have 4th fret for F sharp, 6th fret for G sharp, and there's your octave of A. Played slowly. Okay, this particular scale is in 2 octaves, so you'll have A to A to A. The second octave of this scale starts on the 7th fret of your D string, which is right where we left off. From there you'll go right to your G string, 4th fret. You'll go up 1 full step to C sharp, which is on your 6th fret. D is on your 7th fret. From there we'll go to our B string. 5th fret will give you E. 7th fret will give you F sharp. Going to your high E string. Your 4th fret will give you G sharp, and your 5th fret will give you final A. third line of the lesson sheet shows a 2-octave scale, and it's just like this. One nice thing about these scale forms is since you're holding down a note with your finger each time and there's no open strings, this scale is completely movable. So if you know it in A, you know it in all the other 11 keys. It's very simple, quick demonstration. Okay, we already know this scale in the key of A. But we need to play it in G. All we have to do is go down one full step. If we want to play it in the key of B, we'll just simply go up one whole step. If we want to play it in C, we'll just go up another half step above that. Taking the same scale that we've already learned, but starting in 9th position, starting on the 10th fret, this will give us the key of D major. If this is more comfortable for you to play in that key, go ahead and play in that key for a little while. But when it's time to, it starts feeling a little easier, come on down to C sharp. Come on down to C. Each time, your fingers stretch a little wider. So it gets to the point where you can go down to G sharp. And you're nice and comfortable, just like you were when you were up here in the 9th position. Next, we're going to start with on the 5th fret of our low E string, going to our A string, 4th fret, same string, 7th fret going to E, switching strings, we're going to go right to our D string on the 7th fret, which will give us another octave of A. Going to our G string on the 6th fret, we'll catch our C sharp. 5th fret B string gives us our E, and our last A is on the